This could very much ruin my career. This is a huge risk. Whoa! Hello! What have you got? Jump into DaVinci. Look on the hard drive, I've got slow-mo video footage on the desktop. Is it? Sending a picture of that to Holly straight away. This is not where this video should have began. This is not. It's not the one. I started this video. Well, it should have started yesterday. That's when the shoot started. But the actual video started about 2.5 months ago. But it didn't go to plan. So what we're going to do at this point is rewind to back then, because that's important information, and then I'm going to meet you at the studio where we're doing a huge shoot. It's currently 5:45. Don't worry, that clock's only right twice a day. And the reason I can bring you with me today is because I'm home alone, which means I have a little bit of extra time because I don't have children or the rest of it to deal with. But this is a pretty ordinary day. But photographically, we've got something new on the horizon. Between my house and the studio are two of the most affluent areas in my city. I'm never sure whether it's like a nice drive or a depressing drive. I can't quite figure out how much more work I'd need to do to move here. So this is more of an overview than anything else. We're going to dive into the specifics, but this is me building my portrait portfolio to work alongside the still life work I've been doing for the last decade. I was a portrait photographer for over a decade. I've been in this game a long time, but none of that work's relevant anymore. And I want to show you what it takes to build a portfolio of work to be competitive in the market in 2024. I'm a tad sweaty and I'm using the fridge as a tripod and Teddy's running right around me. But this back here, this is my new colour palette. This is the new body of work and this is the palette. This is important. This is an important part of the decision-making process. This is my first decision. Next job, let's find some subjects. In terms of subject matter, now I've got a dog down here. Look at this, wait a minute. Do you want to say hello? Say hello nicely. We don't want models in kind of high fashion models here. We want interesting people, characters, someone to really bring the whole thing to life. Am I going to be too low down here? Yes. So I am on the hunt. I am posting to Facebook groups for amateur actors, and I'm asking all of my friends if they know somebody who may be interesting. This has all gone out there. I've had hundreds of emails, which is amazing. Everyone's coming with their pricing. I'm trying to work out what my budget is going to be for this first go because this could be a disaster and I'm expecting it to be money up the wall. So not going to go for the most expensive people yet. We'll iron out all the issues first, but I want to get some people in. We're shooting it on Saturday. I see it being 3 hours per person. I'm expecting some unreliability at the price point I'm coming in at, so I'm booking 2 people for every 3-hour shot. That way I can get an hour and a half of each person if they're both here, if not. It's Wednesday, we're shooting Friday, Saturday, but tomorrow I've got another project I'm working on, thankfully not here, because I need to get all of this place sorted. Now, I've got to shoot all these portraits. I own a technical camera. This is not ideal. This is far from ideal. So this is my camera. I am going to be using it like this. There will be a certain amount shot on the technical camera, but I'm hoping my good friends at the Flash Center, who I emailed, are going to be able to send me a load of autofocus lenses. For the Fuji, they should be arriving sometime on Friday, but not for the start. So my backup plan, or my plan A for the initial start of shooting, let me open my box up, is to go old school. I've got a 5 DSR, and on it, I'm going to put, here it comes. I had to do a lot of digging to find this lens, I'd lost it. But I found it, we're back in business, and I've got in front of this my 24-105 with the lens hood the right way round. Now I think I'm going to be around 50mm for a lot of this. I feel that's sort of the angle or the field of view I want, so this will let me really dial it in. I've got a 50mm arriving on Saturday, but they should do the job until then. This is good. This is a good camera. 50, and I know I want to use this all the time because this is a better camera, but this camera works. I'm also torn. I don't know if I'm going to get on with the electronical viewfinder compared to the optical viewfinder. It's hard to know for sure, but we'll make a decision. We'll make an informed decision. Now, lighting wise. So lighting. Obviously, we're not going to use the window light, which is what I'm using for this. But what we are going to use is this massive 8-foot octobank because I want specularity. I need my light to kind of match my still life work. However, light that hard does not look good on people. So it's taking some key attributes of that and trying to translate it into people. I don't know what it's going to be. I need to see it in real life to know what's going to work best, but I've got this out. I've also got a huge boom arm. It's well out of shot up there, and that's got my P70 reflector. Now I've also cracked out some video lights. Okay, now I'm going to go through a whole breakdown of the lighting of each shot at the end of this. That will be part of this video, and it'll be probably more interesting because really, I don't know at the moment. But we've cleared out this whole space. We've got the lighting in. Whoa! Hello. What have you got? Is this yours? Would you like me to throw it? You would? Go on then. We're really just going to have to wait and see. We're going to have to wait and see how it looks on the day. I've got options ready. I've got a rough idea of how I might light things and how I'd like it to look. I understand obviously the physics and the basics of all of this stuff, but it's more the, you know, can I take a lot of space up lighting very small objects. I've now got full-size humans. Can I make that work? Can I fit that into this studio, or do I need to make adjustments? The calculations say yes, but you know, past experience tells me that never be certain. Always leave a little degree of maybe yes, it does fit, but really that 8-foot parabolic or octobank even being 10 meters away, it fits, but not really. Like, you know, it's trying to work out those sorts of things. And obviously the inverse square law is affected by each modifier you put on it. So although yes, it works in a certain way, you add a modifier and it's now something different. So I think we've got 11 or 12 people booked in over 2 days, and I'm expecting 3 no-shows, I guess. So I'm hoping to have a 20 photo portfolio by the end of this. This is going to cost me what, $2.5 grand, $3 grand all in, and I want to have that sort of quantitative work from it. I've got my dog coming tomorrow, which will be great. I've got my agent coming down. I've got an assistant each day. We're keeping it very low key, low profile. I can afford to waste $2.5 grand if I was doing this full production style with set design, makeup, hair, wardrobe and everything. I'll be about 25 grand in. And we will do that if, 1, I enjoy it, and 2, it works. But yeah, I'm going to bring you along for the whole ride, the whole shebang. You'll be here with me for all of it. So I guess we better see how it pans out, haven't we? So yesterday was the first day of the shoot. I didn't film anything. If I've got some footage, I'll bang it in now from what other people might have shot, but I got nothing. It was brutal. It was my first day properly shooting portraits in 10 years. I got home, I was broken. I think I did a 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. sort of day. Back in again today at 6 a.m. now. But today we are going to film. I've got Rob coming in to do the filming so I can show you what we're doing. But all I can say is it was way harder than I remember, as I'm sure you can tell from the state of me. Also, this could very much ruin my career. This is a huge risk. If this pays off, it'll be great. And if I've enjoyed it by the end of this weekend, it'll be great. But it also has the potential to be catastrophic. So let's dive in. And I guess, you know, we shot a lot yesterday. These are the shots we got. I think they're pretty darn good. They're what I wanted. They look how I wanted them to look. I'm sure out on the internet people are going, yeah, but you've got this lighting issue and the chromatic apparatus. Don't care. They're good. They look good. I'm pleased with them. I'm pleased with the work I've produced. Could it be better? For sure. But it's my first crack at this. Today, what I'm going to do is try and not just recreate the shots that worked yesterday, because that's a real easy thing to do. I got some shots yesterday that I kept doing because they kept working. I do not want to keep doing that today. I don't have any ideas. I don't have any plans. I have got 5, 6, 7 subjects coming in throughout the course of the day. It's going to be interesting. Let's crack on. Let's get some. We're winning. Super. So it's almost. Yeah, that's perfect. Move the bottom. That's exactly it. Just going to move the sponge slightly to here. Poking out a heap of bubbles on the right hand side of this here. Just there, and really going up high. That's perfect. Framing it. Great, thank you. Perfect. That's great. Let's get a bit more bubbles on the gloves as well. This is perfect. Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, just do it.
Is it? Just sending a picture of that to Holly straight away. Like this. Yeah, this is perfect. Perfect. So amazing. We were just saying, we were shooting yesterday as well, and I didn't know what I wanted, so I hired musicians, models, and actors. Yeah. And the models were the hardest to photograph because they all look the same.
Yeah.
And they all do the same thing, and every shot I was like, this is no good. It looks like every other shot. It's,
You've got to do this for a long time to start to get variable.
yeah.
Because most photographers do want more or less the same thing.
Yeah, I think that is the case, isn't it? But yeah, we want something different, something interesting. Yeah. I don't know, have a few shots of this. This way as well for that. How are we looking for?
Yeah.
That's way there. Oh yes! These look great! Apart from that one where the flash didn't fire. How are these?
They're lovely, really good.
Oh my word. Can we get the video light set up at the same point?
Yep.
So I think I want a video of the candle being blown out. I don't know how that's going to work.